In Cleveland's Old Brooklyn neighborhood, part of our newest project, Building a Better Cleveland. And the neighborhood, of course, known for its desirable homes that sell almost as soon as they hit the market.
It is a red-hot market,
yes,
but the business community is also growing. Old Brooklyn, we were talking about this earlier in the newscast, did not lose a single business because of the COVID pandemic.
That's incredible to hear, and for most here in Old Brooklyn at least, not losing their job during a devastating pandemic. It's always a good thing for them, especially our next guest. We told you we're going to have a lot of people representing the Old Brooklyn community, and this gentleman here is a true success story. Waverly Willis, owner of Urban Cuts Barbershop. Waverly, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about this for those who don't know you, and we've been talking off camera. His story can be filmed in Hollywood. It is an incredible story. So for those who don't know about what you've went through and to get to where you are now, kind of give us a brief overview of where you started and how you got here.
Well, where I started cutting hair in the basement of my mother's home. Went away. Fell into some hard times, got into drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and I was homeless. And I'm not talking about like couch surfing on friends and family's couches. You know, I actually slept on 18th and Superior. I lived for years at 2100 Lakeside, and it was very rough times for me. And I kind of just stumbled across some financial aid to go to barber college. I don't know how to do a whole lot of things, but cutting hair is one of them.
There you go.
And then out of that, you go to barber college. It doesn't just happen overnight. You've grown into, I mean, you have multiple barbershops now.
Yeah, I have multiple barbershops now, and breaking news for 19 Action News. I have 2 shops now, and I will be opening up a third by January.
Where are you opening up that third?
It's going to be in the Detroit Shoreway, now known as Northwest Neighborhoods neighborhood.
We were just there in our last Building a Better Cleveland neighborhood. But you know what is so inspirational too? You have taken your hard times, what you've learned from them, and you are giving back. You are paying it forward to the homeless community. You had a COVID clinic. Talk about why that is important to you.
Well, that's important to me. It was a contract, a promise that I made to God after I got into drug and alcohol treatment, that if God was to release me from those demons, the grasp of all the demons that was ravaging me, that I would spend the rest of my days trying to help and uplift His people. And so now, as you mentioned, I did the vaccine clinic. We have a partnership with Cleveland Clinic, Metro Hospital. We do blood pressure checks at my barbershop. We do have a literacy program for kids in my barbershop with Literacy in the Hood, and a myriad of other things. I'm also an educator at La Barberia Institute of Hair, and I have so much inside of me. I have to find an outlet for it, and giving back to younger people, the next generation of barbers, and the community is how I do that.
We could listen to you all day, seriously, but we've got about 30 seconds. And in that time, tell everyone at home why the Old Brooklyn neighborhood is so special. You opened a business there in 2013. What makes it so special?
I opened the business up in 2013. I was able to purchase the building through the help of the city of Cleveland in 2014, and it's so special. I mean, what's not to like? We got the zoo here, and so many other business owners that were very instrumental in my growth, as well as the Old Brooklyn CDC. They welcomed me in, and they gave me a lot of wraparound services to help me really thrive. And as you mentioned, we lost no businesses in Old Brooklyn, and I don't think any other community development center or city or area in Cleveland can say that.
Yeah, it's truly a blessing that Old Brooklyn was able to kind of stave off what COVID had brought through and really decimated around Northeast Ohio. Waverly Willis, owner of Urban Cuts Barbershop, and a true, incredible, inspirational story. Waverly, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it, both of you. Thank you, Old Brooklyn.
All right, let's toss it back to the studio.
Now, your